Welcome to the 14th Annual Maximo Awards, celebrating our 30th anniversary. This is always a great night. We celebrate both the many transformations within Homeboy family as well as those who have supported us for a very long time. And so first off, I want to thank County Supervisor Hilda Solis, Phil and Monica Rosenthal, great advocates of Homeboy. They're great advocates of Homeboy for many years, and they really understand what Homeboy and Father Greg means to the greater Los Angeles community. Additionally, we have two terrific Homeboy heroes, Amy and David, whose stories will inspire you tonight. 30 years. 30 years is a long time to be a human services agency. And we have studies that measure our outcomes, success rates, profiles, etc. But I'm with Father Greg, that the truest measure of our success is that for 30 years, gang members keep showing up every day voluntarily looking for help to get out of the gang lifestyle. So think about that. For 30 years, coming into CG needing help. That's thousands and thousands of men and women whose lives have been changed in positive and profound ways. Additionally, Father Greg has built a world-class gang rehabilitation program, has been on the forefront of social entrepreneurship. Look, we have a terrific combination of staff and volunteer professionals who really live out the ideals of servant leadership. And many of you are in the room tonight, and I want to thank you for your service. Today, we're an $18 million organization serving 9,000 individuals annually, and we have just ended another solid financial year. And during this past year, the board, working with the senior leadership team, has developed a strategic plan 2.0 that gives us our roadmap for the future. In the following communication, I'll go into more detail about that. But there's a part of the plan that is something new for Homeboy. We call it our year 2030 ambitions. And for the first time, we are stating and declaring what we stand for and what we aspire to be in the world. And here's the statement. By our daily work and commitment to the healing of others, of our clients, in a trusting, loving community, we will demonstrate to the world a new way forward that will change the way the world views, judges, and treats the formerly incarcerated and gang involved. Our goals for this ambition include 3 specific breakthroughs. Number 1, stand. Stand with the demonized so the demonizing will stop. 2, foster foundational healing so that no one reoffends. And 3, invest in their future. So stand, heal, and invest. You'll hear much more about that from us and these ambitions in the coming years. Lastly, on a personal note, I wanted to mention a few things I've learned during my time here at Homeboy. Particularly, people ask me, what makes Homeboy special, and why do so many people strongly support the mission? And many visitors and volunteers talk about their own experiences at Homeboy. At Homeboy, they say, is magical, it's special, and some even describe it as a spiritual journey for themselves. At Homeboy, one can experience God's love in the purest and simplest form, particularly when one is ready to see it. Now, we've all heard sermons and homilies saying that it is observing the poor you can see God's work. I think the Homeboy language says it even better. By being in kinship with the poor, the demonized, we can experience God's true love. After some years of bearing witness to this through study and discernment, I'm finally able to put more words around this. And here's how it works for me. At Homeboy, many of our clients have been victims of complex trauma. Additionally, society has forgotten them, demonized them, told them they will never amount to anything. Thus, an emptiness sets in for them, a true despair, a brokenness. They come to Homeboy with hopefulness, and we are there to embrace them. No questions asked. When they walk through our doors, they are changing, they are relinquishing their lifestyle, their attitudes, and their anger. But they're empty emotionally still, and we are there to help. We have mentors, we have case managers, we have educators, mental health professionals, many, many programs and offerings that really help our clients. But and here's the big and at a higher level, that there's this, that in this emptiness, the Spirit of God rushes in, and they are filled with grace, God's grace. And slowly, a goodness is nurtured, It's their spiritual awakening, and all our trainers will say this to you in a quiet moment, that with that awakening comes the confidence, comes the resiliency, comes the transformation of their life. There's nothing more special than bearing witness and being part of these transformations. We all learn more about God by being with people filled by God. And to quote a noted writer, what makes us human is not our mind, but our heart, not our ability, but our ability to love. And at Homeboy, it's a third one. It's not our ability to judge, but our openness to be in kinship with everyone on a level ground in front of God. Homeboy is this beautiful collection of folks looking to heal, transform, and be on this front lines of experiencing God. And I know you, that all of you who have been there for us and with us are nourished by this as well. So thank you in advance for your support and standing with us in kinship, standing with us in investing, and standing with us in healing. Thank you and enjoy the evening.